Hi friends, namaste and welcome. My name's Misha. If we don't know each other already, this is Izzy. She's joining us today. Welcome to our weekend flow. It's been a minute. It's nice to be back with you. Earlier I was kind of cleaning things up, getting ready to teach, and I said, I'm going to go fold the laundry and think about yoga. By which I meant I'm going to start thinking about my offering while I do these sort of household tasks. But then I started thinking about that while I was folding the laundry, that yes, the more that I am in the state of yoga, right, that state of awareness of connection, awareness of oneness, the more my actions reflect that. Yeah. My thoughts, my words reflect what I'm doing here in the meditation seat or here on the mat, in the asana practice, whatever my yoga practice looks like. It extends, it spills out into the rest of daily life. And that's what it's meant to do. Yeah, that's the sort of the threefold path of practice is focus practiced, focus study, and daily life. So all I want to offer you today is that this is moving meditation. Yeah, it's powerful soil in which to plant intention. So consider your thought patterns, the way you speak to yourself, the way you react to the practice, and how you want to be speaking to yourself, to others, how you want to be showing up in the world, and trying to show up that way here. So when I ask you to offer an intention for this practice, really I mean an intention to plant here and to carry with you. So, with that, let's find a seat. Could be lying down, could be supported. Just be sure that you feel supported, free to breathe. You can soften your eyes closed if that feels comfortable, or just soften your gaze downward, inward. And perhaps even just that softening offers space for a deeper breath. Or a slower exhale. And letting these questions sort of swim around of how you'd like to show up in this moment, in this life. How you'd like to feel as you move through the day. And maybe there's a clear message, a clear intention to plant in this practice. Maybe not. Maybe nothing comes up or too many things come up. In that case, let the question be with you. How would I like to show up? How would I like to feel? Let that question remain in the background of the practice. Maybe something will come up. Maybe it'll remain. But settle that word, phrase, image intention into your mind, into your breath. Let it move with breath through your body. And we'll allow that breath and intention to resonate, to sound like Om. This universal sound. A great cosmic yes. And you can join in or just let the sound move through. But in any case, find a full body breath. Let that breath go. And then toward Om, a breath in. Allow that resonance to keep moving in your breath, that intention keep moving in your breath, in your body. As you start to find some movement, maybe it's a roll of the shoulders, of the neck and head, a roll of the wrists or ankles. But let that lead you eventually toward a tabletop shape. And as you get here, as you sort of sort out your limbs, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, feel some roots down into the earth. Press down through the hands, through knees, through shins, through the tops of your feet. And then continue that effort. But begin to lengthen. Draw your tail back, your crown forward, your collarbone sort of draw back, your arms hug toward each other to support it. Find a full breath in, expanding the front body. And as you exhale, press down into the earth more. Pull up through your belly to round your spine, expanding the back body as much as you can. And find that with breath, your inhales open through the front line, a cow spine. Your exhales round to open through the back, a cat spine. And maybe there's a little bit of extra fluid movement, right? A little back and forth or round and round. You can move your hips to one side as you drop back and to the other side as you round if you like. But if you do something asymmetrical, make sure you move to both sides. Find 2 more rounds, just like that. Your breath and your body as expression of that breath, of intention. Begin to quiet that movement a bit, but feel the echoes of it, the ripples in your body. Bring intention back to mind. And once again, send that intention, send some strength back through your tailbone, forward through your collarbones, but pressing down through your hands so that the back, that space between your shoulder blades, the back of your heart is solid, is strong. With an inhale, extend your right leg back. So not really a cow spine, just extending as long as you can be. And then as you exhale, pull your right knee in toward your nose. Lift your belly and round. Inhale, extend back again. Be as long as you can be, toes to crown. This time, Pull your right knee toward your left elbow or left armpit, round. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, right knee toward your right elbow or right shoulder. And then step to the outside of your hand. Get nice and lungy for a moment. Let your hips drop low. But keep the collarbones wide. Pull your heart through and forward with a breath in, almost like that cow spine. And then as you exhale, pull your hips back, draw your belly back, extend your right leg any amount toward a half split shape. Again, like that, inhale, forward, hips low, heart lifts. Exhale, drop back. Same, but we're gonna add some movement in the shoulders. So steady plant through your left hand, but as you lunge forward, reach your right arm forward and up. Rotation in the ribs, not in the hips. And as you exhale, pull your hips back, sweep your arm back and down. So back through that half split with a little twist. Inhale, forward, reach forward and up. Exhale, drop back and down. One more, just that nice warm up for the whole body, forward and up, back and down. This time as you come forward, tuck the toes behind you, extend your back leg, reach up once again, press down through this right foot and through this right thigh bone. Kind of feel your right hip root and your left hip lift to be even with the right. Lengthen one more breath in, and then as you press down through the right foot, release your left hand. Sweep both arms to the sky, inhale, back leg is strong. Exhale, peel both elbows wide. Root into the earth and lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, both hands toward the earth. Pour your weight forward to step forward, fold to Uttanasana. As we're here, check in again with intention. How is it you're showing up to this practice? How would you like to feel? And can your movement reflect that as you soften your knees? And find another exhale down into the earth. And press down through your feet. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Strength from the center extends. Exhale to fold, Uttanasana. Root through your feet, roll all the way to standing. Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Just this first time, once again, peel your elbows wide, press through your feet, lift the heart. Inhale, gather back up. Then exhale, pour forward, fold, Uttanasana. A little half salutation again. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. This time, pull your hands down through heart center. Feel yourself draw in. From that center, expand out. Reach tall again. And exhale, pour forward, fold. Shift your weight to the right as you lengthen your spine. Exhale to step your left toes back. Spin your back heel down toward warrior one. Press through both feet. Again, reach up. Use your exhale to settle yourself into the earth. Use your inhale to press your heart taller. Pull up through your belly so that your spine actually gets longer. And from there, once again, peel your elbows wide. Press through both feet, lift your heart. Let your hands fall back, either clasping your hands together behind you or just reaching back and pulling in like you're holding a block between your two hands. Extend your spine up once more. Exhale, pour forward. Fold over your leg. And if your hands are clasped, you can reach them a little taller toward the ceiling, but find a breath in, press through both feet. And an exhale. And both hands down to the earth. Lift the back heel, lift your hips to draw your right knee back in toward your nose. Extend it to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, pulling your
heel in toward your seat, and then open your hip. Press down through your right hand so the shoulder stays steady. We're just opening up through this right hip, right groin. Press through the left foot, lift the right knee a little taller. Sink your heart a little deeper. Exhale. Inhale, re-extend your right leg. Exhale, right foot meets the left. Soften your knees so that you can lift your hips, ripple forward toward plank. Hug through the arm bones as you come forward. Exhale, lower down to the earth. For cobra pose, just like that halfway lift, press into the earth, lift your belly to lengthen your spine. Inhale. Exhale, soften. Walk your hands just a little bit wider. And as you roll up, again, roll your right shoulder back. And soften back down. Roll your left shoulder back as you lift. Again, reaching back through your toes, forward through the heart. And soften down. Tent your hands, just your fingertips on the earth to come up one more time. Draw your elbows and shoulders back. Your heart forward. Spend an extra breath here. More forward than up. Lengthen. And then lower. Draw your hands back in along your ribs. Press the earth away back to tabletop shape. Adjust as you need to. Personally, my stance usually gets kind of long. Yeah, I gotta walk back in. Inhale again toward a cow spine. Lift your tail. Open the front line of your body forward. Exhale, press into the earth to round. Inhale, extend your spine, extend your left leg back. Belly strong. Exhale, pull your left knee in toward your nose. Lift at the center to round. Inhale, extend back, crown forward. Exhale, left knee toward your right elbow or right armpit. Hug in. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow or shoulder, all the way to step outside of your hand. Let yourself get low, lungy. It might help to prop up onto your fingertips, give yourself a little more space. But draw your heart forward, draw your collarbones back and wide. And then with the next exhale, draw your hips back, pull your belly back, extend the left leg any amount. Inhale forward, exhale back, moving with intention. Not so much about the shape. Forward again. Exhale, draw it back, but how you reach the shape, how you move through it, and how it feels. Next time forward, draw your left hand forward and up. Exhale, circle the left arm back, draw your hips back, hand down, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, draw forward and up. Exhale, back and down. And again, this rotation is in the rib cage, forward and up. The left ribs draw back, back and down. This time, as you come forward, tuck your toes, lift the back knee, forward and up. Take this moment to feel your left thigh bone press down. Your right hip has to lift a little bit to be even with the left. Rotate the rib cage, draw in. Press through your left foot to rise, right hand forward. Back leg strong, both arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale, peel your elbows wide. Down through the elbows, up through the sternum. Exhale, hands down toward the earth, pour your weight forward, step forward, fold. Back to intention, a breath in, up through your feet, through your legs. A breath out, down along your spine, pours back into the earth. In through the legs, inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. all the way to standard Bahastasana. Reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Pull the tension in. Inhale, press to your feet. Extend up and out. Exhale, pour forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine, shift the weight left. Exhale, right toe step back. Back heel down, press through both feet to rise. Virabhadrasana, warrior one. Settle in. Press through both feet, lift through your belly, lift through the sides of your body, get long. Exhale, elbows peel wide. Stay low, rooted through your hips, lengthen up through your crown. Let your hands sweep back. Maybe they interlace. Maybe they're just hugging toward each other. But inhale here, lift through the heart. Exhale, pour forward. Fold inside or on the left leg. With your inhale, press through both feet. Find a little length. Exhale, forward. Hands to the earth, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, left leg extends back. Pull your left heel toward your seat. Then peel your hip open, the left knee toward the sky, but your left hand, left shoulder still rooted. Hug through the arm bones. Inhale, left knee a little higher. Exhale, settle your heart a little lower. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, left foot to the earth. Soften your knees, lift your hips. Inhale, lift and wave forward toward plank. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway. It's Chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. Again, take that extra breath to root down and pull your heart through. Exhale, back to tabletop shape. Once more, readjust, find a breath in. Coming back to center, exhale. Inhale, lifting through the tail, open the front line, soften your elbows. Exhale, root and round your spine. Inhale, right leg back and up. Exhale, round knee toward your nose. Tuck the toes of your left foot. So as you re-extend, you can lift the left knee, be in three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left tricep, left shoulder. Extend, stay here. Extend your right leg over to the left on the floor. Pull back a little bit like you're in sort of a twisted downward facing dog. Then lift your hips, lift that left heel. Keep the hips lifted, spin your left heel down. Turning from your rib cage from the center toward the left, peel your left hand off the earth. Lift through your hips, press into the earth, inhale. Exhale, left hand back to earth. Release the left heel, knee to the nose. Re-extend, inhale. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, right shoulder. Step outside your right hand. Keep the back knee lifted, reach right arm forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Extend the right leg any amount. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down, extending the right leg. Inhale, forward and up. Press through the right foot to reach forward through the left hand. Reach up through your left hand and keep the circle going toward warrior two. Spin your back heel down. Settle in. Take a moment in this warrior two. Come back to intention. Can that help you decide where the strength is and where the softness, the yielding should be? A breath in through your feet, up through your crown. A breath out through the fingertips, through the heart space. Stay rooted. Lift your right arm, lift up and back, exalt. Exhale, forward, side angle. Right arm to your right thigh. We're only here once, so really press through your left foot, extend through your left fingers, open up. Back through warrior two. Inhale, up and back once more. This time, extend your right leg toward Trikonasana, tip forward and down, right hand toward your right shin. Maybe it hovers off of your shin. But roll your left ribs back, open, lengthen the spine. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, spin both hands to the earth, pour your weight forward, fold, Uttanasana. Yeah, there's a big step forward, I didn't say that, so hopefully we've got that. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart, stay a breath. Planting intention at the center. Feet root into the earth. Expand that intention from center up and out. Exhale, pour forward, fold. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Stay long but bend your knees deep. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Press through your feet, lengthen the spine up and out. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Maybe you sit a little lower. Stay low, sweep your arms forward and up. Exhale, sweep your arms back. The weight is shifting to the right. Press through your right foot, left knee toward your chest. Exhale, press your left heel back. Dekasana, stay here. Press through your right foot, lift through your center. Again, there's this little lift through your right hip so the left one can roll down. Lift through the back of your left leg, the back of your heart. All the muscles along your spine lengthen. Keep that as you bend your right knee. Softly as you can, reach your left toes to the back of the mat. Rise, crescent lunge. Once more, peel elbows wide. Press into the earth, lift your sternum. Next, exhale, hands to the earth. Right knee to nose. Step back, downward facing dog, knees soft. This time as you lift your hips, turn both heels to the right. Hips are still tall. Press through the right heel. Press through your right hand. Roll your ribs back to lift your left fingers off the earth. Vashisthasana. Send your crown forward, lift the hips, breath in. Breath out. One more inhale, maybe you reach the left arm overhead, get longer. And then both hands come to the earth, hips lift back, downward facing Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, wave forward through plank. Exhale, lower. Cobra or upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Sorry, Izzy. Exhale, back through your tabletop pose. Breath in, breath out. Press into the earth, fill up your lungs. Breath out. Inhale, cow spine, lift your tail, open the heart forward, lift the crown. Exhale, press into the earth to round. Inhale, extend your spine, left leg straight back, crown forward. Exhale, round, knee to nose. Tuck your toes on the right foot. Inhale, send your left leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right tricep or right armpit. Keep the twist. Extend your left leg out to the right. You can press it down on the mat or not. I didn't mention that last time. Pull back first, like a twisted down dog. And then lift your hips, lift the right heel even. Spin your toes to the right. Press through the left foot and open your right arm to the sky. I like to nudge my left foot a little bit forward. Just feels better to me, but do you. Press into the earth, lift up through the left side. Up underneath you, lean the heart back. Exhale, hands to the earth. Lift the back heel, left knee to nose. Inhale, extend the left leg back and up. Exhale, left knee, left shoulder or elbow. Step outside your hand. Feel that evenness of the hips reach forward and up. Exhale, extend the left leg as you reach back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Keep the back leg strong this whole time. This time, reaching forward and up, stay here. Find that lift through the right hip, press down through your left thigh bone. Press down to reach your right arm forward, then up, then around, warrior two, back heel spins down. Press into the earth, open up, expand out. Be here in this shape with intention. Meeting challenge off the mat in the same way. Stay rooted. Reach up and out through the heart, up and back. Exhale, forward side angle. Left arm, left thigh. Press through your right foot and up and out through this whole right side body as you extend the right arm overhead. Exhale is warrior two. Inhale reaches up and back, and then extend the left leg. Trikonasana. Extend, pour yourself forward. Again, just do it all like you mean it. Expand out, open up. Exhale as warrior two. One more time, up and back. Pour forward, all your weight forward, step. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Breath in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. All the way to stand. Ride your inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, pull in, hands to heart. 2 breaths this time. Draw in, offer out. Breath in. Breath out. Root through your feet. Reach tall, up and out, expand. Pour forward, fold Uttanasana. Once again, lengthen Ardha Uttanasana. Stay long in your spine, just sit back, bend your knees. Then lift the heart chair pose, Utkatasana. Sweep your arms back, maybe you settle back a tiny bit lower. Navel to spine, stay low as you reach your arms tall. One more time, sweep back, shifting weight to the left. Inhale, right knee toward your chest, rise. Exhale, press your heel back, heart forward. Stay, but don't just stay. Yeah, be in it, be expanding through the shape, not to the shape, right? We're pressing, reaching the toes back, reaching the crown forward, lifting in the belly and the back of the heart. Down through the left foot, inhale. Keep all that as you bend the left leg, reach back, soft and slow as you can, toes to the back of the mat, rise, crescent lunge. Lift from center to extend, feel elbows wide, maybe there's a little lean back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the earth, knee to nose, press down, round your spine. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, left foot meets the right. Press down, lift your heels, both heels to the left. So the right side body is open. Press through the left foot, left hand, roll your right ribs back till your right fingers leave the earth. Open, lengthen. Stay here, maybe reach the right arm overhead. Be here for every moment of this breath. And then bring it back down. Hips to the sky, knees soften. Wave it forward through plank. Bring it all the way down to the earth. A breath in. A breath out. Press the tops of your feet to the earth. Draw navel to spine to send your heart forward, elbows, shoulders back. Soften down. Same again, or hover your hands off the earth. Press through your feet, lift your belly, lift your heart forward. Soften down. Same again, or lift your feet and your hands. Maybe sweep your arms back. You can even interlace them as we did before. But take 2 breaths here. Hug in through your legs and out through your toes, out through the crown, through your heart. Still breathing, big inhale. Exhale, stay lifted, but bring hands and feet back to the earth. To press the earth away back through tabletop, the child's pose, or a seat. Either way, hips to your heels. Tune back in to center, to breath. Intention here. Breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Breath in. Let it go. If you're in your child's pose, let's meet in a seat. Even if you're already here, press down through your shins to feel your spine lengthen up and out so that you're rooted, but there's this buoyancy. Yeah, we're gonna follow that. Press down and in through your legs to draw your hips forward and up. Press down through your shins, hug in through your thighs, even like they're spinning backward, spinning in and back. But draw the tail down, lift your navel to your spine to lengthen the side bodies. Keep all that. Just lift your arms to the sky. Hug in and down, reach up. Feel your elbows wide. Maybe your hip points drop forward a bit. Feel like there's a balloon up under your lungs, up under the heart space. Stay here, but lengthen. Draw the back of your neck, the back of your head back. Inhale, rise back up. Stay lifted. Just bring hands to heart center. Back to intention. Yeah, even if this, or especially if this is a big scary pose for you, do it like you mean it. Do it with purpose. And that'll also guide you how far to go, right? Because the external shape is not as important as the intention within. So we've got this camel shape, Ustrasana, one more time. You can, again, this Niralamba, sort of this unsupported version, arms wide. You can bring the hands to the back of your pelvis, to your sacrum. You can also tuck your toes and bring your hands to your heels or the back of your thighs. But don't go there yet. First, we all meet at center again. Press your palms together. Feel your collarbones go wide. Take a breath between your shoulders. Exhale. Hug in and down through your legs. In and up through the center, reach tall. Then as you exhale, as you lean back any amount, bring your hands where they go. Yeah, it could be that cactus shape, could be hands to your sacrum, could be hands to your heels. But think about the buoyancy more than anything else. Well, I can't tell you that. Act according to your intention. But lift up under the heart space so it's not heavy, it's not a burden. There's breath here. Draw your chin down toward your chest and then back. Before you open the throat, take 2 breaths where you are. And then rise back up and out, sit it down. Breath in. Sigh it out, release your hands. Breath in, breath out. Shift your hips to one side. Shift your hips to the right. Sit on your right hip. Sit tall. If already this feels like a challenge, you might already bring a bolster, or a pillow or a block up underneath this right hip or underneath the left hip if that's feeling unsupported. We're gonna reach tall, press down into the earth with everything you can, reach up out of it with everything you can, and then twist. The right arm will land behind you, the left arm somewhere on your right leg. You can even turn your palm forward. A little extra rotation in the shoulder. Roll your right shoulder back. Draw your right ribs back. Breathe tall. And as you exhale, soften into the twist. Not forcing, but softening in. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Then return to center. Use your left hand on your left knee to draw your left foot over to the outside of your right thigh. And then once again, the goal is to sit that left hip down toward the earth. And maybe you're sitting on a block or a cushion to help you, to support that. But root down both for your left hip and your left foot. Sit taller. Use an exhale. You can interlace your hands in front of your shin to just hug in. Feel a little space on the outside of your left hip. Breath in. Breath out. Keep pressing down through your left foot. Reach your right arm tall. And we'll twist to the left now. You might wrap this right elbow around the left knee, or you might draw it to the outside of your left knee if that feels accessible. But where you are, drop your left hand softly behind you, sit taller. And again, exhale, soften into the twist. Soften the left shoulder, your chin in that direction. Breath in, breath out. Inhale back to center. I couldn't decide if we were going to do that fancy stand-up turnaround trick, but I think not today. I think let's stay close to the earth. So we'll uncross the left leg. This way you can shift forward, find any last movements that you want in a tabletop shape or even in a downward facing dog before we do the other side. Yeah, one last downward facing dog feels nice to me. In any case, you got 2 or 3 breaths where you are. We're moving through what you are, and then we'll meet back, bringing your knees to the earth, sitting your hips back, with your feet to the right a little so you can sit your hips to the left. So you're sitting on this left hip, reaching your heart to the sky. Next inhale, reach both arms tall. Get long in the side bodies, but easy in the shoulders. And then we'll twist left first. So left arm back, right hand across your left thigh or knee. Sit tall. Exhale, soften to twist. Another inhale. And exhale. Inhale back through center, using your right hand on your right knee. Cross your right foot over the left thigh. And again, this right hip is trying to settle down toward the earth. Well, it may be trying to lift off the earth, but we want to encourage it to settle down. And again, you might sit on a block or a cushion to help support you. But first, press down through this right foot and hug the right leg in and sit tall. You're sort of almost massaging your organs with your right thigh. Press up into the ceiling. Stay with the exhale. Keep the root down through your right foot. Reach your left arm tall. Exhale, twisting to the right. And this side might feel different. Yeah, again, you can wrap your arm around the left or the right knee or come to the outside of it. But if coming to the outside makes you round, yeah, if this is your twist, it's not worth it. Yeah, back it off, because the more important thing is to find the length in the spine and the spaciousness in the side body. So if you're all crumpled up, the spaciousness isn't there. Lengthen with a breath. Soften to twist. One more inhale. And exhale. Come back through center. Hug this left knee in. Lean back to unwind your legs in front of you. Sit to the middle of your mat so that you could lay back. Or again, as always, if you know you want to stay in a seated meditation to end your practice, you can stay seated. In any case, find whatever movement you need, whatever shapes or wiggles or supports you need in order to be still. I'm going to have a nice long Shavasana today. Well, long in the relative to online practice. So take your time to settle in, whether that's extending your limbs out on the mat or whether you're finding your seat. You know, if you're in a seated meditation, it might be more obvious that this is a focused meditation. But that's true of Shavasana too. It's an intentional release, a yielding to the earth. Not a collapse, but an allowing. It should be the same if you're seated, allowing everything that can to let go, supporting yourself so that you can sit tall, so that breath can move freely. But whatever shape you're in, we're seeking always the state of yoga. Awareness of our interconnection. We use connection as a verb, as a directive, connect in or connect to each other, connect to presence. But really, we're connected all the time. Whether we remember it or not, we are
interconnected. To all that is and all that was and all that will be through this breath. Through the resonance that moves through us. We are here in intentional stillness. Intentional release. To make room for that awareness. To be present to this connection. To our humanity, our aliveness. To our shared existence. This is the resonance within Om. Sound that echoes, that continues the first sound, the creation of everything. A sound that continues through us and on to all that will be, to the end of everything. This is what we hold in awareness now. This vast web of support. This vast web of beingness. Carry with you this deep knowing that you are connected, supported, divine, and free. That we are all connected, supported, divine, and free. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and healthy and free. May my own words, thoughts, actions be a part of that becoming. Feel free to stay low as you are, or to start to find some movement once again with breath. Coming toward a seat eventually. We're just meeting back together. To remember that we're here together. And once more to offer the sound of Om. When you're ready, find that full body breath in. An easy breath out. Toward Om, a breath in. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you for being here, for being you, for being with yourself in this practice. Carry these intentions forward, live this practice out there, and then, let me know how it goes. Say hi in the comments. I love to just know you're here. Hope to see you next time. Till then, be well. Hi friends, me again. I just want to be sure you know about our upcoming 200-hour training for teaching and living yoga. You can choose a fully online live participation or a hybrid experience, half in person in Seattle, Washington, and half online wherever you are. Either way, it's a deep dive into practice and philosophy and history, the roots of this practice, everything we can't always dive into in our weekly practices. Whether or not you want to teach, it's an opportunity to learn. Everything you need to practice and study and teach and live with intention, like you mean it. I hope you'll join us. Get all the info down below. Send us your questions. We'll talk to you soon. Meantime, be well.